Good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land. I am Deleted Scenes, human being American, and YouTube Ronin, and I'd like to welcome you to tonight's episode of Live from Sparkwood in 21. This series chronicles the 1990s cult classic television series Twin Peaks, created by David Lynch and Mark Frost, its sequel series, The Return, which appeared on Showtime in 2017, and the films of David Lynch. Tonight, part 2 of Fire Walk with Me, the fan edit. I'd like to say hello to everyone currently joining us on X. I can't see you, but I know that you're there. And say hello to everyone currently joining us here in the live chat. Channel member JPRPH1, Faithful Blue Wrench channel member, the Bird Woman of YouTube. Watch out for her second channel, Fluff Chick Productions. It's Connie Clary. Friend of the channel, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Rio Aid Nation Gaming Recap. All right. I also want to say hello to everyone joining us in the Cosme Room. We're going to get the film started here very shortly. Joining me tonight, my fellow panelists, the superfans, as I call them. Last call, Troy Pichelli.
Hello.
Troy's better half, Netters Network.
Good evening.
And Flappy Apologist, Aged Boomer.
In remembrance, we remember Flappy.
We do.
A bird of
If you
many.
pay, I was going to say, if you pay very close attention to the thumbnail, Aged Boomer is wearing that button in the picture.
Yeah, yes, because he's. I remember him, and I feel that he never got his due, and I know he was complicated and a bird of insatiable appetites sometimes, and those got him into trouble. But I don't judge him, and I don't think y'all should judge him either. That's all I'm saying.
Rightly so.
All right. What we are doing this year is we are rewatching the entire Twin Peaks television series, and we're doing it in chronological order, which means we are starting with the prequel film, the fan edit, which includes the missing pieces, which are the deleted scenes from the film, and also a few from the series that have been added back in. So this is a film that is 3.5 hours. It's in its entirety, and we decided, well, you know what, we really don't want to do a 3.5 hour movie in one night. So we have divided it up into three separate episodes. So, those of you who are joining us, we are going to be watching from the where are we? The 100 and the 1 hour and 10 minute mark.
Yep.
So we've already been through the Teresa Banks murder investigation. We're introduced to the original case agent, Chester Desmond, played by Chris Isaac, who goes into the town of Deer Meadow, along with his partner, who's Sam Stanley, played by Kiefer Sutherland, in kind of really kind of geeky, not all there mode, and to say the least. And well, they are not exactly met with open arms, let's say, for again putting that mildly. And we are later on introduced to the character of Philip Jeffries, of course, played by David Bowie, who is a man who's kind of out of time. A little timey-wimey. He's one of the characters that I refer to as a Time Lord. Uh,
I
and
learned I learned recently that David Bowie was afraid of Americans because he did a whole music video about it.
Yes, he did. And here and there, I don't blame him.
Yes,
Yeah.
especially in certain
We've
states. Anyway,
we got some scary mother effers out there. But yeah, and of course we are. And when Agent Desmond, I think it's pretty safe to say, meets his demise, that's how Agent Cooper becomes involved in the case of Teresa Banks, and then we are moved to the town of Twin Peaks, where of course we meet Laura Palmer, still alive. It starts out a week before her death. In other words, a week before the show starts, and these are, as the subtitle says, her final days. So, all right,
Yep.
and that's where we are.
I'm ready to start when you are.
Okay, so if everybody is ready and has joined us in Cosme, we will start tonight's portion of the film in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So here's the interesting thing. We are, to the best of our ability, doing this in chronological order. However, interestingly, this movie isn't 100% in chronological order. So we've already seen the investigation of Teresa Banks' murder, but in a little bit, we're going to get a flashback to I can't remember if it's this week or next week. We'll be seeing that back to basically what led to her death.
Mm-hmm.
so is this Laura's room?
This is Laura's room. This is her diary that she is going to come to realize. And I'm not afraid of spoilers. Remember, as we're going through this is the second time we're going through. So I'm assuming we've all seen it. And so we're going to talk as though knowing what we know now. And she's discovering right now that someone has been getting a hold of her diary. It's not as secret as she thought it was.
At least 3 pages are missing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, keep in mind, this is the same diary that we have had access to. It was released, written by Jennifer Lynch.
Good excuse.
Yeah, you're not going to get very far without the keys. Yeah.
Yeah.
So get started.
Out to the roof, she'll see the ashtray on her bed.
Right.
Yeah.
I-
Try not to eat any bugs, Mom.
I don't think nicotine is her drug of choice. Laura.
Try not to eat any giant bugs again, you mean. So now she's taking the diary to someplace where it will actually be safe. She then starts a new diary, a secondary diary that will later be found in the first few episodes of the series. See, this is if you see it from his point of view. He's recognizing, even if the elements that he thinks aren't real, he's realizing there's real mental illness here. So we've already established that, and see, this is one of the things that I point to when I say David Lynch literally tells you sometimes directly what he's doing. It's not as ambiguous as you sometimes think it is. She literally said that Bob said he wants to become her. He wants her to be his new host. And she literally makes a decision in her last moments to make sure that would never happen. Hey, Enigma, good to see you, man.
I'm curious about something. Oh, hear my voice. Okay. Does Laura write things down in her diary because she's afraid she's going to forget things?
Well, it depends on what aspect, what way you're looking at it from. If you look at it from the exegetic perspective, from our perspective, she's doing it so that we have something to read to get insight into her that we wouldn't have otherwise. It's the narrative reason it exists. Within her own character, why she writes it, there is this element that he just said, where he says Bob isn't real. She wrestled with that for a while. Bob isn't real. He is real. There is a supernatural element to it. Who is Bob? Who is Bob really? Sometimes writing it out helps her to try and work through her own thoughts.
I see.
And that's not true. That is absolutely not true, which you will see later, that she is lied to all the time, and she purposely avoids seeing the truth. She is not a good confidant.
So this house also has a piano, like
Correct.
Donna's house.
Right. It used to be very common. It was assumed your house would have a piano in the house.
My house never had a piano.
The heck?
And to justify that piano, the kids would be told that they had to take music lessons, learn to play the piano.
Yes, that was my household. I'm just curious. I did take piano lessons when I was younger.
Both of them together. What? I mean, this would be really cute if you didn't know what was really going on behind the scenes, you know.
Mm.
Now, remember, she just got through saying that Bob wants her to be his new host. Of course, we know that Leland is his current host.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you see incidents like this and you wonder, is that Leland? The kind of victimized, wanting to be a good person, Leland, showing himself, or is it Bob pretending to be Leland? It's never very clear.
It could be Leland, but like Laura, he's messed up because Bob has been possessing him, right? Like he's
There's
been
no
touched
doubt
by
about
Bob.
that.
Yes.
Yes.
So
yes.
he may not be. It may be him trying to be himself, but he can't be because, of course, he's got
Right.
Bob in him, right? Yeah. So yeah.
Right. Laura gets addicted to drugs because she uses it as an escape and a coping mechanism, self-medication, but it's not like she's got a lot of money. So you literally have to think about this as like a demon possession. Six days before.
Does the great abundance of food mean waffles?
It's the Meals on Wheels, so I don't know what meal is being served.
It's giving me that cream corn crap.
Requested no creamed corn.
Armand Bosia. Wow.
So the booth that had the color picture, so I guess it's the third booth, maybe?
Uh-huh.
That's where Troy and I sat and had pie.
Yep.
Do you think Norma bought an inordinate amount of cream corn and she couldn't serve it at the restaurant because people hated it, so she gave it on Meals on Wheels as a side to get rid of it?
I can imagine that, sure.
The Chalfonts.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't going over there.
I love waffle. Enigma says, I love Waffle Houses because of the free coffee refills.
They have a good pecan waffle at Waffle House. I haven't been there in ages though. Maybe it's me, but is that mask that kids wearing remind you of like those plague masks they wore in what medieval times or whatever? The that I see in portraits, which I never quite understand. I don't know.
Could be. I could explain the plague mask to you. It was believed that the plague was carried by bad odors, body odor, feces, and so forth. So they would wear these leather masks, and they would stuff flowers into the beak of it, so that you were smelling the sweet smell of the flowers. And they thought of it as a kind of gas mask. It didn't really work, but that's what they...
There's a logic to it, but yeah, you're right. It doesn't work based on what we know about science. But yeah, I can see why at the time they might have thought that was where the problem...
Based on the concept of bad air.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, they were close. They were close.
Yeah.
Because what it really was an airborne bacteria.
They just didn't quite know how it worked yet.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
But you're right, because it appears in so much artwork of the time. It does have this I hesitate to call it archetypal kind of element to it, but it definitely has this it evokes fear, right, of death.
Yes. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. That's what I think of when I see it.
Did they ever explain her nosebleeds?
Good question. I haven't really looked into it too much. I have speculated back and forth that is it possible that she was doing cocaine? Is it possible that for all the tittering about her relationship, might there have been an abuse element to it? Or is it just possible that she had blood pressure issues?
I had a friend in high school, and I'm not joking. He would get into trouble. Like, his parents wouldn't let him have a lot of ketchup. So when he was over one time, he had a lot of ketchup at my house because we didn't know anything any better. And he got a bad nosebleed because of it. And
Interesting.
I don't know if with some people, if they have too much ketchup, they get nosebleeds. I don't know if there's any. As a kid, that's just how I saw it. I don't know if there's any.
I mean, what's in ketchup that would cause a nosebleed?
Tomatoes, maybe it's an allergic reaction.
Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe.
He liked it, but he really wasn't allowed to have a lot of it. Plus, he would overindulge on it anyway. I mean, I like ketchup, but I don't know overindulge. I have like a little bit, just enough. But
okay, so she was talking to the Chalfants, who warned her. Basically, Bob is looking for your diary right now, and told her specifically where he was. So she knows somebody is in the house. Now, were they physically there to be seen by other people, or was this just a vision she had because she's in touch with these supernatural elements, including these denizens of the lodges? I like that pan past the bottom of the bed. Because again, that's how Sarah saw Bob. So when she saw him, she saw Bob.
Flipping me out. Freaking me out. I mean, this is like something out of The Grudge.
Right.
Because The Grudge is... The whole point about The Grudge is the Grudge house is supposed to look like a normal modern Japanese house. It's not like some old creepy house. That's the same thing with Laura's house. This doesn't look like a haunted house.
Exactly right. Yeah. Exactly right. And this is when she realizes. She literally realizes that her father is Bob. And all the implications that go with that. Now we'll get back to the picture in a little bit.
I like her ring.
I gotta say, I like her more than I like Lara Flynn Boyle when you get right down to it.
She's a good actress. Like I said, she was on One Tree Hill, I think.
Enigma says, I love how Troy kept his secrets the entire time we watched this, the first go around, and Troy kept all the big reveals secret. Must have been difficult. God, I never even really thought about it much.
And what was even rougher was when we got to season 3, because I hadn't seen it at that point.
Right.
So you had to keep all of that quiet.
Honestly, though, keeping season 3 secret was a little easier because I honestly haven't, slept, and breathed season 3 as much as I did the first 2 seasons for, 20 years. I think that was only like the third time I was watching season 3. So there were large segments I did not remember and had not fully processed yet. Not that I've necessarily processed all of this either. So a lot of people have pointed out that there's so much that you can see in Laura as her. If you know the textbook psychology of a child of this kind of abuse, she displays it all. But they layer the repressed memories and so on and so forth with this supernatural element. So up to a certain point, you could almost say, well, none of that supernatural stuff is real. That's just, her interpretation of it. That doesn't quite work as you get farther into Twin Peaks, but I can understand it.
A muffin?
Oh, now that line makes sense.
I was about to say, speaking of the supernatural, we're going to see some magic here, huh?
Right.
Okay.
Well, Sparkwood 21 is a very special place. Yeah, no, this is Sparkwood 21 is happening now with us watching, right?
Well, I get the whole you're not smoking in my home thing because I never allowed people to smoke in our house.
Yeah.
Troy and I are both not smokers. I don't want my house smell like that. It's like you can go out on the porch or you can go in the garage if it's like inclement weather, but you're not doing it in my house.
I do get the impression that that Doc Hayward knows. He doesn't know what's going on with Laura, but he knows something is, and that she needs someplace where she can.
Someplace secure.
Yes.
Hmm?
Just literally foreshadowing the last scene of this movie.
Yes.
I don't know if you can even call it foreshadowing. He's literally telling you how the movie's gonna end.
What do you think? Oh, wait.
Oh, no, let's not go there.
How did she end up in the wheelchair? Car accident?
It was an incident that had something to do with Ben Horn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Not really.
Oh, that's nothing. If Alicia Witt is her sister, that means Nicolas Cage is in the basement.
He could play Bob.
Right. That's right. We don't see her sisters at all in this. Of course, she's not in too much of the movie, really. Donna, I mean.
True.
She's the what?
Muffin.
Oh.
Oh, there's something very wrong with this town.
Okay, so a very different tone than the previous time they were at this table. You didn't give me a
walked in the
chance.
door.
Got in the door.
It's weird.
Yep. So Enigma says, correct me if I'm wrong, but he has keywords or some sort of method to bring out her other personality, right? Or am I way off on things? No. So Laura, at this point, isn't dealing with multiple personalities. Leland is. And it's not entirely clear that it's like a multiple personality disorder, that he is either Bob or Leland. Bob is with him at all times. And who's in complete control? It almost seems to be like a sliding scale.
Mm.
Well, as soon as he said you didn't wash your hands, you'd be like, oh, okay, I'll be right back. So none of that would have happened.
It's like Mommy Dearest times 1,000.
Yeah. Now, again, this is something I forgot the first couple times through that I'd seen this. This is the first time she's seeing Leland since she's realized Leland is Bob.
Oh, right.
Yeah, see what I mean? And especially right now, Leland really is Bob. Now, I think sometimes you could tell just by the look on his face.
Yeah.
Because he really is a good actor.
And then he has that look right after, like, what happened?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Like, because, yeah, every now and again, he comes out and he's like, no, I don't want to do this. Don't make me do this. Now, how does she process that? So, well, I'll hold off on it until we get more to that point. This picture that was given to her by the Chalfants, it becomes the focus of the dream she's about to have. And it represents literally walking through a door. The crossing between the real world and the lodges, or this world and the next world, or whatever her journey is.
Look who it is.
Yeah.
She's doing the wave again.
Well, of course, she is like her guide on this bit of a journey, this jaunt. The ring is oftentimes, well, every time you've seen someone wearing this ring, they end up dying or disappearing. When Desmond went to pick it up, he disappears, right? We see Teresa wearing it, she dies.
Mr. Anderson.
He hasn't become a weird tree yet.
Right. That's right. His name is Anderson.
Yeah.
This scene right here, is this post season 2 finale?
Yes, but remember, this is all taking place out of time.
Yes.
See, is this future or is this past? So this is the past from Laura's perspective. But these events don't happen for him until he's come to investigate her murder. Which we heard at the trailer park earlier, well, last week. That's actually not a bad way to look at it, Enigma. This, in fact, is this place where they are is referred to as the waiting room. And what was it that Hawk called it? See, and that plays in so well to Queen of Hearts, right? Like he's already made a loop through. He knows what's happening and is trying to warn her.
Mm-hmm.
And possibly destroys the space-time continuum in the process.
Well, yes. And then, of course, Annie.
Hello, Annie.
I want to take a clip of this scene and put it next to the corresponding scene in Queen of Hearts because it's done so well with the room looking so much the same. And she has the ring.
Damn it! Okay.
Don't take the ring.
And
Yeah,
she's
too
already
late.
taken it. Dang it.
Okay, I'm sorry, Enigma. That's a reference I don't get because I don't know many Matthew McConaughey films.
That's Interstellar.
Oh, okay. Haven't seen it.
You haven't seen Interstellar?
I have not. No.
Okay, you'll. I'm not going to say anything. You should check it out one day.
No, I know that it has to do with timey-wiminess because of
Yes,
gravitational effects around a black hole.
it's very interesting. It's how it portrays planets is interesting too. I'm not going to say anything more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, oh, that's freaky. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Uh-huh.
Her bedroom, does that seem like a typical teenage girl's bedroom from the 90s, or is this more like looking back to like the 50s? What a bedroom might have looked like.
Good question, because there are elements of this that and we've had this I see this as a blending of time, just like in like Batman 89, right?
Right.
Batman 89 could be like the 30s and the 40s, but it clearly has modern technology,
Yes.
so it's clearly a modern story. Same thing here. This could be taking place in the 50s,
But now
but
she looks like modern dress right here, even
Yeah,
though it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
something that would be totally out of place in the 50s, right? I
right,
mean, yeah.
right.
But yeah,
And yet it's very clear. They make it very clear that these events are taking place in the early 90s. You know, that's established in the canon of the story, but there are allusions that make it more timeless. Also, the fact that it is a small town. Small towns tend to age, so to speak, slower than big cities do. Would it be correct to assume that Bob wants the room to be as her room is made up? Because I would think her life and organization is somewhat dictated by Bob. That's a possibility. And of course, her father would have control over that. And again, whenever the ceiling fan is on in the hallway, that's got a very ominous impact on her. Again, it's the electricity by which the lodge denizens move about. It's also an indicator that Bob is coming that night. That is incredibly creepy.
it's nice seeing actresses with actual normal lips, though. I'll say that.
Right. Yeah, nowadays they all look like they got beat up
Yes.
or stung by a bee on the mouth.
Yes.
And why they think that's attractive, I'll never know.
I don't know what goes on in the heads of people in Hollywood.
Was her hair actually that color, or did she dye it?
Or hair?
Cheryl Lee's?
The blonde.
Yeah, it's not that blonde. Yeah, she lightened it. Benny and the Jets.
Question.
Uh-huh.
Their house, is this a house that's being renovated or is it a house that's being built?
Renovated.
Okay, that explains why there's
Well,
wallpaper.
either renovated or repaired.
Because why would you have the wallpaper up if you were building?
Right. Yeah, it's not a new construction either. Look at the floor, not where he's at. Look on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that floor is worn. It's been used, you know.
Yikes.
why does everybody on the show smoke?
Uh,
Not all of them.
You'll not all of them, and the ones that do are the ones that are either very much controlled by the dark side or are strongly influenced by it, struggling against it. That's what I was thinking, because she responded to the fan, but also the cleansing or washing of the hands, meaning Bob had guilt on his hands. I was just thinking outside. Well, the other thing, too, is he specifically draws attention to the ring finger of her left hand, which, after she's killed, is where the letter is inserted by Bob that is found in her autopsy. How dare you call me at the spot I am at? We have arrangements to speak at phoneless, at phone less accessible. Yeah, exactly. Now, Leland called out the fact that she was wearing the half heart necklace, and she's now wearing it again very, very prominently, right? The other, James has the other half of it. And eventually, after Laura dies and that pendant becomes a piece of evidence, Donna takes it to James so that they could hide it. They're trying to hide the fact she had a relationship with James because that makes him a suspect. Laura seems to want to keep it a secret as well because she doesn't want Bobby to know that she's seeing James. She doesn't want her father to know she's seeing James. So why does she wear it so everyone can see it?
She's being defiant.
Everything you need to know about the United States you can get from Peanuts and Twin Peaks, right? Never mind.
I hate to think that's true, but you could be right. The Bang Bang Bar. Roadhouse.
Is that a stray dog running across the street right there?
Presumably.
Well, the black dog runs at night.
That's true.
Margaret tried so hard.
Catchphrase copyrighted Margaret Lanterman, 1990.
Right, exactly. She tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Yeah. I mean, knowing what we know now, it almost feels like all of this was inevitable. This was not something that Laura could have avoided. She tried. He's remembering the third season. Oh no, this is where we had these weird endings. Say it isn't the ending. I remember these weird endings with songs. Yeah, no, we didn't end this one here. This one ends with boobies.
I always had a suspicion with season 3 of Twin Peaks that those music interludes are there because I think in some ways Lynch doesn't really want the episode to end. It's more like this is your break, and then the
Right.
episode continues. It's like the
Exactly.
whole season's one long episode. Yeah.
That's right.
Like I imagine you could probably watch it, string it together, and just watch it from those music interludes, and then just keep watching and watching and watching.
Was it you? And
She didn't want Donna to be there, right? Is that
right.
the impression there? Yeah.
And this will come up a couple times in this in what's happening here, where it seems clear she wants to protect Donna. Donna is the innocent that Laura used to be. She can't save herself, so maybe she can try to save Donna.
I refuse to answer on grounds that might incriminate me.
Mm.
It's like, okay, she's a little nuts.
Yeah, well, she is.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What's his
Don't tell me
name?
what your name is. I don't care.
It was dark.
Yep. It says you can't even walk.
It literally says that too, probably, right? It's
Probably.
like the 8 ball thing pops in there and just
I love that. Hey, I know this guy from Heartbreak Ridge, Clint Eastwood movie. He is younger. Yes, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, kind of retired from acting and got out of Hollywood.
Yeah, he did.
Came back for came back into return for David and took off again.
he used to crop up in movies all the time, though.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
He was in License to Kill.
Yep.
James Bond fed him to a shark.
Yes, yes, he did.
In fact, he reunited with Wendy Robbie in what was it? People Under the
People
Stairs.
Under the Stairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Wes
that
Craven
movie.
film.
It's a very good Wes Craven film. I like that one. It reminded me of the Gim from Pulp Fiction in that movie with that outfit he was wearing. Oh, he says he knows this guy from Heartbreak Ridge, Clint Eastwood movie. He's
Yep.
younger here.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. The Lost Highway again.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. This is why I say though that there is these repeated
Stuff
themes.
in Lynch
Yeah.
movies.
She's got her limits.
Don't be a flatliner, Donna.
Look at it this way. More for you.
No, no, no. She was not flatliners. Which, in retrospect, kind of surprises me.
Hmm.
We're moving Mr. Corpy's house now. Extra points to anyone who gets the reference.
Welcome to Canada.
And boobs, apparently.
Well, those are the Twin Peaks.
Is that true for Laura? There's no tomorrow.
Mm.
I'm trying to remember how this night ends.
They have to have subtitles because you can't understand
Yeah.
them otherwise.
Yeah.
You know what should have happened? Donna should have fed that line to her younger sister when she was trying to write the poetry, right? Never mind.
So my original theory so long ago, but Twin Peaks exemplifies the two dimensions which are always being traveled between, and the waiting room or time between time is in between the two Twin Peaks. That is how my brain applies it. I don't think you're far off. There may be more to it than that. There is talk of both a Black Lodge and a White Lodge. The waiting room being being between them. In season 3, you learn more about different ways to access them in different parts of the world. Obviously, Twin Peaks, Buenos Aires, so forth. And whatever they slipped her is starting to hit her. Probably Rohypnol. Right, and I'm assuming Finch is. Oops. Got to back up. Finch is setting up these. Oh, I assume you mean Lynch is setting up these dimensions slowly and methodically, which is why it takes the casual observer so long to catch everything, due to the moving between the two, as well as the personalities of the characters. Not only that, but by the time we get to season 3, and you're getting a little bit of it here, but definitely by season 3, you realize there's some time travel involved.
Well, it always seems like it's time travel when you're on drugs.
Well, that does help. Teresa. Yep.
And of course, up to this point, we didn't even know they knew each other.
Right.
So now it's like, okay, what does that mean? Because first Vancouver and then the world. What do you mean? I don't know.
Here we go again.
Yes, I was just as surprised as you. Yes, because if we want to talk about false witness statements, let's talk about Miss Hayward for a minute, shall we? Because I gotta tell you, that girl leaves a lot of shit out.
By this point, she's so roofied, she has no idea what's going on.
Nate, at this point, I feel like you need a bodyguard.
Yep.
Seriously.
Well, and that's exactly what Laura was realizing at that moment.
When did you want to stop, by the way?
It's going to stop in just a moment.
I gotcha. I remember him.
Automatically?
Look at this.
I love this. This time they're actually showing it backwards. I mean, the way it was,
So cool.
It's you see that it's being done backwards because he's unlighting the candles. There you go.
good place to stop.
Yeah, that's I told you we'd be ending with boobs.
Okay.
It just turns out it happened to be Mike's boobs.
Ah!
So there you go. So there you go. Yes, we will wrap this up then next week, and I don't know. We'll talk about this behind the scenes, but maybe we go into a deeper dive discussion on week four. I don't know. We'll decide. But there's a lot to take in with this.
All right. So, what do you think so far, chat? Those of you who are watching this with us for the second time, anybody who is maybe watching this for the first time, despite the fact that we are going full spoilers this time around. Thoughts, theories, hey, let us know in the comment section, because that's why it's there.
The only comments I can see happening are boobs.
Well, at this point, yeah.
Well, we'll probably have more to say next week when we get to the
More boobs.
Well,
when we get to see the full frontal on Jacques Renault. I'm kidding. Let's not.
You
Yeah.
women have bad dreams.
Yikes. Yeah, no kidding.
And it was at that time that I must sadly resign from the program.
Or else have to wash your eyes out with bleach.
Enigma says, I'm happy about connecting the dots and remembering what I saw the first time and seeing the personality changes. Yeah.
Yeah, this is why we're doing it, because I do feel like the rewatch, you get more out of it. I know I.
Gotcha. Cool.
And hello, PJ. Orville Nation has also joined us.
Hey, PJ.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, my friend. Hashtag Together We Grow.
Indeed.
Cool.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we do have another program to get to. And that, of course, is The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes over on Troy's channel. The Red-Headed League.
Yep.
Is the episode for this evening. And apart from that, Troy, what do you have coming up?
Well, Friday, Boomer and I are going to be talking this day in history. A new topic we're trying out for last call.
Yes.
Saturday, Netter and I will be over on Big Al Presents Films with Friends for Hellboy, the Guillermo del Toro film. And let's see. Well, of course, Sunday, Geezers, of course. This geezer will tell you more about that. And but before that, on Sunday, I will be over on Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips on the Green Machine, doing a rewatch of Tron Ares. Not rewatch for me; I've never seen it before, so we'll see.
We will hear
what I
your
think
review of it. Yeah.
Oh, probably yes, exactly. So there you go.
Okay. Netter.
Let's see. Well, after this, of course, I'll be co-hosting with Troy on Sherlock Holmes. And if you stay right where you're at, you will be automatically redirected to Sherlock Holmes. Let's see. Thursday, my special guest will be Storyman Jack. He took care of his family emergency, and so he's going to be coming back this week to pick up where we left off, which was, basically talking about him the last time he was on and all the new stuff that he's been up to. He has written a new book, and I'm eager to hear about it. Let's see. And then as Troy stated, Saturday we're joining Big Al on his channel. I'm pretty much guesting everywhere else.
Right.
That's it for me.
All right. Boomer.
Nothing. Just
Oh shit!
And-
Sorry, I'm
What?
sorry. I accidentally yeeted you.
Oh.
Try that again. Take two.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
just gonna keep it brief. Tune in 9 p.m. on Sunday Eastern Standard Time for Geeky Geezers. We'll be discussing the return of the Muppet Show and the return of Faces of Death, among other things. There you go.
Oh, right on.
These days, they're basically the same thing.
Jeez. All right. That leads things on over to me. As of right now, nothing planned tomorrow because I am going to the 4K restoration of John Woo's Hard Boiled before it leaves theaters. Thursday, I will be joining Outlaw Bill for Action Theater. That'll be at 4:30 p.m. Thursday, following and later that night, following Thursday Things, will be my program, Coming Attractions. We get to find out what I'm going to be up to for the next week, up to and including my appearance, along with Troy and Netter on Al's channel for Hellboy, Saturday night. Sunday, I don't know if I'm going on with unscripted or not because it's Super Bowl. I might do some counter programming. I don't know. Stay tuned. I haven't decided yet, but I'll let everybody know. But reserved seats will go as usual. Guest to be determined. And let's see. Monday's going to be another mystery movie night. So weather permitting, this whole weekend is basically going to be weather permitting for me because the snow that we were expecting, that everybody else got last weekend, my area might get this weekend. So we'll see. Yeah,
We love to share.
indeed. So
And I'm going to go ahead and drop because I'm going to get over to my stream. So you guys take care.
right.
Catch you later. See you there.
And
Good
see you
night.
there. And let's see. So Tuesday will be the plan is to have the mystery movie night once again at 7 p.m. and then join us right back here, same bat time, same bat channel for part 3 of the fan edit of Firewalk with Me.
Cool. I'll see you then.
Indeed. See you then. All right. So I'd like to thank everybody who joined us on X and here in the live chat. Thank you once again, of course, Troy Nutter, Boomer, from HQ, the corner of Sparkwood and 21, and all points north, south, east, west, and beyond. Good night, take care, stay strong, be safe and healthy, because this is how we win.